You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest coming through. We got Ace coming through. We got crazy GovTech talk coming through. It's going down, y'all. It's going down. That's all I can say. I don't even know much to say other than it's going down. And if you don't know, come find out. What's up, Cyber Seekers? Welcome in, bro. Feel free to request up, y'all. If you're emerging in the space, request one of those bottom three boxes. That's where you at. If you're emerging, what's up, MG and IT, bro? What's up, Nigel? Oh, my boys are showing up. What's up, y'all? What's up? If you are emerging in the space, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that mindset because that means you coming up. That means you next. You on deck. You like baseball? You on deck. So I need you to request up for the bottom three boxes if you're emerging. But if you one of these established folks, if you one of these folks, you in the top three boxes. That's right, Principal. Principal. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Marco? I'm letting you up, bro. So Marco, you chose one of the top three boxes. That's okay, he gone. All right. So if you establish in the space, y'all know how I do it. I try to separate the room as much as I can, but y'all jack my boxes up all the time because there's a lot of folks who are just invested. You have a lot of passion. You just want to come up. You want to talk. You want to learn, and that's what I encourage. I encourage you to come up. That's how we bridge that gap between the folks who are emerging. What's up, Timmy? To, with the folks who are established in the space. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Feel free to request up. If you've never requested up, I challenge you today to request up. Be a part of your growth. Let us be a part of your growth. And good looking out, MG and IT. Yo, we got some crazy. I'm gonna slow down on these guests, right? And mainly because I'm slowing down, mainly because I want to bring in a different caliber of guests. I'm going to be a little bit more selective. I'm going to do a little bit more background and have a little bit more back and forth. So that way we bring the quality through. What's up, Cyber Chris? What's up, Cloud Tech Exec? What's up, Zay on Cyber? Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. If you are established, feel free to come up and request the top three boxes. If you are emerging, or you just plain old cyber, gov, tech, networks, security, curious, choose one of them bottom three boxes. Come up, ask a question. And yes, we are live on YouTube as well. This is being streamed on YouTube. So you can drop questions in the chat. You can, yeah, I'm coming after some of those heavy hitters. That's what I mean by the caliber. I'm coming after those heavy hitters, like you, Nigel. I'm coming after you, bro. I need you, Mr. Sands. We need you. No, all congrats. Nigel is doing some very special things in the space, y'all. If you're not tracking, go track his LinkedIn. Go see what he's talking about. What's up, Keeping It Faith? Welcome in, welcome back. And he's doing this. He has these after hours, these later sessions where he does more practical. He introduces the practical piece, which is the key. Which is the key to all of it, unlocking your future. And it may not. Really what it is an accelerator into your future. Maybe you're gonna get to your future on your own. Maybe not. But I know with that practical component, it'll guarantee it. It'll guarantee the mindset, the energy. You walk in a little heavier. What's up, Tom? You walk in a little stronger when you have that practical piece. You walk in a little, a little tougher. Shoulders get a little bit broader. What's up, J Rock? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Tom came through and spoke with us, chatted with us. We need some more time with Tom. He was great, and we want to dig more into some of that blue team side of the house. I know he has some nuggets that he can drop. And if you haven't checked my page, go check out what I have going on as far as the upcoming guests. major things happening. Folks are volunteering their time. I haven't had to pay anybody. And I think that speaks to the culture a little bit. Folks are just like, I haven't even got to know. I got some unresponsive people that's just like, yeah, we ain't even gonna respond back. But I haven't got to know. Every single ask I have put out there has resulted in action. So that speaks to, I think that speaks to something that when you're putting yourself out there on how you can create opportunities for yourself, you can create opportunities for others. That's what we're doing with this platform. We're creating opportunities. Every day is an opportunity to come up, ask that question that's been burning in your soul. If you're supposed to be in GovTech and you are on this call or on this stream, it's something talking to you. We got Ace coming through as a special guest. Somebody tell me, is he the king of GovTech? Is the king of GovTech coming through? I know that Ace brings in a tremendous amount of energy to the equation, so we may even flip the whole script, let him take over the whole screen. I hope he's in HQ too, y'all. I know he's gonna be in HQ. I know it, y'all. We got started a little early, so we're gonna hang out until the special guest rolls on through. Feel free to load this box up, y'all. Load it up. Come up here, come hang out with us. And I see the special guest just strolled on in. Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. Let me let some folks up. Yo, 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 yo.
Mic check.
All coming in loud and clear, loud and clear. Hey, I'm thinking about throwing you on the big screen, bro. You good? You good with the big?
How y'all doing?
We good, man. You good with the big screen?
Hey, we moving on up in the world. I'm down for it.
All right,
moving on up in the world.
You got it, bro.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We doing good, man. We doing good.
Wait. So, I think I'm better off on a little screen since they get the topic up here.
All right, bet. Let me take back over.
You heard Nate?
Yep. I got you.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
I think the little screen might be better off due to the fact that it gets the topic up there.
Bet that. I got you. Give me a moment to expand.
That Ha Ha Davis laugh. What y'all know about Ha Ha Davis? That's before y'all time, man. I want some fried Oreos.
This
how's everybody doing this one for live? Let me see, man. Do I got my comment? Do I got my blisters?
Yeah, I got your title up there, bro. I saw. Congratulations, man. You're doing some different things in the space. You're pushing boundaries.
Type preach.
Pushing boundaries, bro, and that's inspiring for folks to.
Bro, I'm just trying to create Black history, man.
Yeah, no, for real. For reals, we need you, bro. We need you.
Create Black history.
And
it's gonna stop. When it's gonna stop gatekeeping at GovTech? Gatekeeping GovTech is nasty work.
Come on with it, man. Come on with it. So let's load this box. Let's load these boxes up, y'all. Y'all come up here. Come up here. We need you.
Okay.
Just hang out with us. Ask a question from time to time.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. If y'all want to talk. Oh. We got the big dog. This job. We got Tom. The big dog just popped in. Tom, let me hold $1, man. Yep. Tom, let me hold. Hey, bro, the GovTech too easy though. No.
Bro, I should be asking you for money, man.
Bro, I haven't got $1 on me, my boy. I haven't got $1 on me.
I'm gonna start yanking people
over
here.
Are you at a different company or you at the same place, just a different room?
Had this live. Getting promoted to GovTech too easy. Nah, getting promoted to GovTech is not easy. And personally, depending on where you are, I really don't even really take this with a grain of salt. Depending on where you are, I don't really believe in promotions in the first place. Because you'll never, especially if you're talking about initially in your career, you'll never make more money internally than you will externally.
Internally than you will externally.
Never make more money. I want to hit up the Discord, tell everybody.
Well, you're gonna have to break that down, bro. Internal and external. I'm gonna have to slow you down from time to time so we make sure folks are keeping up.
Tired, say less, say less. What's about to say? So internally, I mean, for the most part, internally is, I think people know internal, external. If you don't know, pretty much like this, right? So internal hires are when you have those job boards that you can't see. You know what I'm saying? People that on the outside can't see. Those jobs that don't get posted on the public. It's just things that only current employees can see. The external is things that everybody can see. If you're going internally trying to move up, the company already knows your salary. So you can't sit here and try to give some crazy high range to a recruiter that may be in the next range of the other company. You may get promoted faster with a higher title, but I mean, you may get a couple $1,000s extra because they already know your salary. They're like, oh, we don't want to pay you this much. But they always pay somebody external more than they do somebody internal because they don't know. And then if you go externally, they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. You could say, it could be a help desk role talking about, you could tell them you're making $70,000 at a help desk role. They may say, okay, the most we can do is 75, and you're making $40,000 realistically. They don't know that. They don't know your salary. They know nothing. It's just, can you, one, prove that you're worth that salary, and two, quite frank, that's unfortunate, but it's just two liars talking to each other. Somebody's capping. Somebody's always capping.
Gotcha. Good breakdown.
Who can just prove it better?
Hey, y'all, I think we're working with a little bit of a delay.
They saying the live is frozen slightly, brother.
Yeah, we're working with a little bit of delay. So let's try to power through it, and let me see if I can tweak some settings to resolve it.
Oh, yeah, they saying it's frozen. Say less. We frozen. I can see y'all. I can see the chat. But we frozen. Might be pulling in too much bandwidth. Blame Nigel chat. Yeah, now facts. Somebody tell Nigel too. Let him know.
Yeah, it's frozen. Yeah, I'm checking on another
bring
account.
Bring us back to life, bro. Facts. Don't worry. We got all the trust.
I got y'all. Hang tight. Hang tight.
Say that. That's Cyber. Who did it? Cyber expert. Type. I can't front. Can y'all see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
I don't think they can see me.
I can see you.
I can see you though.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and back up, man.
I can see you. Oh, y'all can't see me. Y'all can't see me. That's P. Honestly, y'all ain't know. I used to be a dancer back in my day. Y'all ain't know. I used to be a dancer back in my day. Then I got cooked like Stomp the Yard. Then wasn't a dancer much anymore after that. Back in the day, I don't know nothing, but y'all don't know about that back in my day. Back in my day, it was a different time. Yeah, young cats don't know about that.
You talking about the crunk
But
battles?
listen, y'all got some questions? Feel free to TikTok try to divide and conquer. Hey, listen, all I know is, yeah, as soon as the merger stopped or the merger acquisition happened, it's been different. Algorithms started hitting differently. Lives started changing. So it's been different. I just hope it turn up back again. But since we got 15 people in here, what y'all want from the gas station? And if y'all want something from the gas station, y'all gotta ask me a question. Feel free to ask questions. Listen, I can talk for a long time, so feel free to ask me some questions. I'm here to talk to y'all, collaborate, conversate, cooperate. Maybe about to cooperate.
Yeah.
But all 9 yards, man.
I'll get the
I
party
ain't had no
started.
calls today, y'all. So far, I'm on day 1.
So I'm interested in. Oh, I don't know what GovTech is.
Are we still frozen on y'all end?
I think there's a big lag right now.
Are we still frozen? Is it on your end or is it on their end? Because I don't hear a lag on our end. At least if you're up here.
Yeah, I'm good up here.
Yeah. Do y'all got? Is it in the comments? Is it people that's not? Is it in people? It's. Man, listen, that was AI, y'all. Still frozen for me. Are we really still frozen?
Nate, do you want to restart?
Yeah, Nate, you want to restart?
I'll shut it down and I'm gonna bring it right back up, y'all. I'm gonna wait 10 seconds and then bring it right back up. Y'all hop back on.
Might be lagging.
What do you want, Grace?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Thank you, Grace.
Let's kick it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go, y'all. Yo, 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 yo. TikTok trying to play with us. TikTok trying to play with us. Yo, yo, yo. Mic test, mic test, mic test. Ooh wee. They don't want it, y'all. They don't want it. Ain't no way. Yo, yo, yo. Mic test, mic test, mic test. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Ain't no way. Yo, 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 yo. Oh my goodness. What is this? Ain't no way. Let's see. Let's force quit. TikTok live studio going crazy. All right, come on. All right, come on, come on, come on. Yo, 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 yo. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. We're gonna see if we got action. Let's load them up, y'all. I think we almost broke. We almost broke the internet. We're trying to break the internet. Let's get these panels. Let's get these panels loaded up, y'all. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Yo, yo, yo. Mic test, mic test. Yo, yo.
Mic check.
Yeah, mic check, mic check.
I was like, I heard a small vibration when I was down there. So we about to see. Hopefully,
How is there a delay?
not on my end.
Nah,
but
it's
and
clear.
again, we wasn't.
Yeah, you
He
crispy.
wasn't hearing it up here.
Yeah, I had a little delay every time I said something. It took you like 5 seconds to come through, but now is Gucci. That dog, they don't. I think they don't want it. They didn't want it. They did not want it. You got me, bro?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
All right. Very well. Let's see. Let me move this.
Y'all welcome
Private
in.
sector here to talk.
I'm gonna start yanking folks back in. I think the internet started, shaking and wiggling. Started wiggling and jiggling. What up, y'all? I'm just inviting folks up. If you don't want to come up, cool. If you are able to come up, even better. Even better.
Hey, listen. At least we know what the best sector is. Big Bake, take Lil Make. What's up, ACR? Oh, you said ACR. I'm thinking we talking about Modern Warfare. I was like, what y'all know about that? I think we talking about Modern Warfare. I was like, oh.
No, I'm just here to hold it down for the private sector until you start talking too crazy. That's all. I'm gonna let you cut though. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's all good. You
start going too crazy. You start going too crazy. I'm gonna have to. You know what I'm saying?
You already been cooking.
I'm gonna have to go pull out the keys to the Prius. You know what I'm saying? Go get my Prius keys.
You ain't gotta like it, but you can't stop me. I'm gonna go further than you. Talk about you can go from New York to South Carolina. You only got refill one time. Mm-hmm. But yeah, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I'm glad to be here. I got really, really glad. So listen, however Nate wants to run these things, he gonna run these things. You feel me? So
yeah,
it's more of a kind of like, go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, I'm thinking something like we give them like just the normal what is GovTech, real high level, quick and dirty, and then dive into some of that principle, that the latest and greatest news, bro. Congratulations, give you some flowers.
Praise.
And I think that we dive into some questions.
Say less. So what is GovTech? GovTech is tech, the greatest part of tech. But it's tech in the government sector, right? So everything that you can see in private sector is in the government side. Like, for example, SOC analysts are on both sides. The only difference is, in order to work in GovTech, most roles that you're going to need is going to require security clearance, right? To get a security clearance at baseline minimum, the only thing that is an absolute requirement is you have to be a U.S. citizen. Now, whether you get the clearance or not, there's a whole bunch of other factors. But to be eligible for a security clearance, you have to. Is that a galaxy? In order to be eligible for security clearance, right? You just have to be. Is that 2 galaxies? In order to be eligible for security clearance, that is, you have to be a U.S. citizen. That's at baseline minimum. That's what makes it so competitive. Because I think less than 1% of Americans have a security clearance of some sort, and the average salary of somebody with a secret clearance is like $100,000. Nigel moving different. That 3 of them things?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen 3 galaxies.
Yeah,
My fault.
I ain't never seen that one either, bro. So
I'm
a little taken aback myself.
Yo, wait, which ace is that? That better not. Asa? Is that twin in them?
Y'all get the likes up. Y'all get the likes up. Get some more folks in here.
Yeah, dang, 2.1K on the likes off the back ski. I ain't never seen that one yet. But matter of fact, hold on, my fault. Let me follow the twin. Let me follow the twin. 161 gifts. I don't went bankrupt. I don't went bankrupt. I had to file bankruptcy, bro. And still keep going. Yo, listen, make sure y'all follow Tech with Asa, right? That's GovTech, but as a Swede software engineer, if y'all not understand what the lore is, but Swede software engineer. 283? Ain't counting? Yo, am I seeing the same thing on my screen? Y'all seeing the same thing?
Yeah, no, he don't know how to quit. He don't have an off switch, man. He built different. He fresh off a tour. He fresh off a podcast tours. He fresh off Sans delivery joints. He hot right now.
Oh, yo, that 3 of them things.
So the Go Populars get it do 2 things. It not only is a gift, but it also helps push this out to the For You feed. So you want to send those Go Populars whenever you can, and it's going to get it out to more folks. And likes will do it too.
Facts. Say that. Make sure y'all tap in and lock in and stuff. But what's some questions y'all got for me? I know a lot of people may not know a lot what GovTech does, what GovTech is, how it operates. I can't get into too crazy stuff, obviously, but however, I can talk about a little bit of stuff. So feel free to ask the questions. So anybody can ask the question.
I'll shoot you one.
Talk to me.
Why do you like GovTech? So why are you passionate about GovTech?
One, the biggest reason I'm passionate about GovTech is one, job security. Contrary to popular belief, people be like, oh, what happens when the government shuts down? Like, what is going to happen? There's 2 sides of GovTech. You have the federal side, say you're working directly for the FBI, CIA, NSA, things of that nature. Those are federal government jobs. Then you have government contractors, right? You have your big defense contractors like your Leidos, your Northrop Grumman, things of that nature, right? Those people are contracted, one contract to support the federal government agencies. As long as the contracts are fully awarded and everything, they're getting paid regardless. You're getting paid regardless. Contractors are getting paid. The federal government, when the government shuts down, they're not getting paid. Like, a lot of them were furloughed. Government contractors got paid. Like clockwork, every week or every 2 weeks.
Okay.
And on top of that, you're pretty much never out of a job. If you're doing mission critical work, things that make sure that, the things that the United States needs to continue to keep having operations, you will never be out of a job. Ever.
Okay. On the flip side, give us the dirty? What don't you like about? What are some of the cons of the type of work that you do in that space?
Love your job your love, Roman. Defense tech is not GovTech though. Nevertheless, though, so quite frankly, one of the biggest things about GovTech that it can be slow depending on where you are. Depending on where you are, it can be slow because there's a lot of things that take a long time to do stuff and do changes because you have to go through not only this person, but you have to go through this person, and you have to go through the federal government. Everybody knows the feds move very slow, so that could be one of the biggest. It could be one of the biggest demises. It could be one of the biggest demises. But man, it gets like, if you're, say, for example, you're in your career, you just want to make some money, like, you're still going to get challenged, but if you just want to, you want to make your money, continue to do, do good things, do good work, and get paid ridiculous amount of money, GovTech. And once you start anything feds or local gov is involved, pack it up. Yeah, let's go. It takes a while. They're real slow in their process. Depending on where you are. It gets real slow in their processes. But yeah, hey, she saying range, well, ain't that.
All right, bro. Hit me with some fire. I'm trying to. All right, you got me hooked. I wanna see what's up. Where do I go? What's the first place that I should go? To do I just go to one website, or is there multiple places that I should be looking at?
So it all depends, right? So there's multiple websites. Like the best place you could ever go, if you're really new to everything at all, is you want to go look at clearance jobs. Clearance jobs is probably the best. It's clearance jobs is probably arguably the best and one of the only clear specific sites for a lot of different roles. Like for a lot of different roles, clearance jobs, because you have all the big companies, all the small companies, all in one conjoined area that are posting roles every single day. That one, DICE, and then obviously, you have your what is it? Company websites, direct company websites. Like you going directly to the company website. I always tell people if you're going to go on clearance jobs, look at clearance jobs. Once you go on clearance jobs, literally look at clearance jobs, find the job, and then go look at the company website and apply directly on the company website, because applying on a company website is going to work better off 10 to 10 times. USA jobs if you want to go federal. USA jobs is if you want to go federal. If you want to go contractor, no. USA jobs is different ballgame, because applying for Fed work is not the same as applying for contractor work. Fed work also takes a lot longer to get onboarded. Like you can get the job and not start for 6 months or some crazy amount of time. Like it takes a while to maybe even get an interview or hear back if anything at all from Fed work. And then contractor work, it's defense contractor companies. You apply if they like you, do your recruiting screening. If you pass that, you get your interview, maybe another interview. And then if they like you, you're onboarded straight.
Bro, if I get on, am I guaranteed a clearance?
No. Clearance process is a entirely different process, right? So that's a real intensive, deep federal background investigation, right? That is a real intense, deep federal background investigation. Nobody is guaranteed a clearance. Nobody is guaranteed a clearance for anything, right? You have to pass the background investigation. And now, can you pass? Now, if you could pass it, it's subjective. There's a lot of things that can disqualify you. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but one of the biggest things that sometimes disqualifies people is like, if you have like crazy bad credit or something of that nature, that whole jazz. That's one of the biggest things I see disqualify people, is maybe their finances or maybe criminal background history. And yeah. That's some of the biggest stuff. But other than that, a lot of people can get cleared. A lot of people just don't want to go get cleared, because people make it seem like, oh, I don't want the federal government all in my business. I promise you the government has been in your business, will continue being in your business for a long time. Yeah. Hey,
hi, everybody. So I am a self-taught software engineer. I've been working on front-end and back-end technologies for 3 years now, and I'm trying to pivot into the cybersecurity sector. I'm studying for my network and security plus right now. I'm already on clearance jobs, and I have gotten a few callbacks and interviews, but I feel like I'm not really getting the results that I want. So I guess what companies should I be looking for? Like, what are the companies that would hire someone like me who doesn't have necessarily the experience? Even though I have experience in technology, I don't have experience in GovTech or cybersecurity altogether.
Well, when you say cybersecurity, what are you trying to get into? I'm assuming you want to get into software engineering, or are you just like, is that what you want to get into?
I'm still doing my research, to be honest. I'm trying to get out of software engineering. I've been looking into pen testing and then some other things. I've been looking to figure out which one really would stick with me. But I'm not even sure where to start or where to, or who would, or I guess how to pivot into it to make sure I'm getting noticed, or what projects I should be working on to make sure I get noticed. So the first thing I need to obviously is figure out what I want to do, but then from there, I feel like I'm kind of lost.
So first things first, one thing you got to do is some research. Like straight up, like one thing you got to do is research. And you got to see what certifications that they require. What are some of the projects? 'Cause a lot of these things, you can either go on TikTok, Google, YouTube, the whole 9 yards, right? Now, as far as pen testing, hey, that's a whole different beast. Like pen testing, you're gonna need what's called OSCP. I don't even know what it stands for, but it's a very intensive exam for red teamers. And what I would say for you, since you technically don't really have any, you may have tech experience, but you don't have any W-2 work, 1099 tech experience. What I would say is, are you trying to get into GovTech specifically?
Well, I do have W-2 work. I worked as a software engineer for like Accenture and other companies, but I mean, that was really it. I just worked on like Java and things like that. So I do have experience but I taught myself at first. But some people, I've been having trouble because I do not have a degree. I am in school now, but at the time when I was working, I didn't have a degree. All I had was my projects where I worked on JavaScript and things like that to create little projects to showcase what I knew.
Quick question. What is the ultimate, maybe I'm tripping. What is the ultimate question? I'm my fault.
I'm having trouble as a software engineer pivoting into, I guess, the cybersecurity world. That's the question, is like, how can I get noticed as someone who, I do not have experience in pen testing. I have experience with Java. I have experience with Python. I have experience with C++. I have like hands-on experience there, but I do not have experience with pen testing or not even AWS experience, so to say. So like, I don't know how to market myself to seem valuable for someone to give me a chance when I don't have any hands-on experience whatsoever.
You're hungry for a snack.
I could speak on this.
Go ahead, Phil. Go take this one.
Okay, so Rena, my name is Phil. I'm currently cyber engineer for a top defense contractor, and I also didn't have any experience going into, I guess, cybersecurity, and I got my job like right out of college. But what helped me, I mean, I heard you say you're working towards a degree, but I have a 4-year degree, so I think that helped a lot. But 4-year degree, lots of projects and certs, and then in the interviews, just being confident in myself, and I guess showing that to the interviewers. But all I can really say is, I think that degree is really gonna help. The degree is gonna help projects and certs, and then, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Phil. Yeah, that's where my head is right now. Like, a lot of people, like Professor said, no hands-on skills, got to go help desk or start with networking. So that's where I was kind of stuck. A lot of people say, no, don't go help desk, you don't have to. And then other people are like, no, you can, that's where you have to start in order to move up. So a lot of people have their own, I guess, outlook on how to get your foot into cybersecurity as a whole.
Yeah. Go ahead. My bad. It's my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, my fault. But the reason I kind of got a little misconstrued is because the biggest reason is because people say cyber, but cyber is such an umbrella term that there's so many different domains within cyber. But then such an umbrella term that there's so many different domains within cyber. I'm not tripping. There's so many different domains within cyber in the first place, right? You have your red team, your pen testing, you have identity access management, you have system administration. So then you have to figure out the certifications afterwards, like pen testing. If you don't have, not going front, pen testing as your first job, probably not going to happen.
And I appreciate that. I need to be realistic. I feel like a lot of people, they'll say like, oh, it's easy to get into cybersecurity or get into these roles, but I've been having the worst luck. I even it was free, luckily, but from Cornell University, I went and took a cybersecurity course, thought that was going to get me noticed, and no one batted an eye, no one cared.
Nah, you got Security Plus?
Nope, I'm working on that right now as we speak.
Yeah. You gotta go get that Security Plus.
But yeah, Rena, definitely don't get discouraged. Cyber's not entry level, but doesn't mean it's impossible for you to, get in. I literally had zero hands-on experience in cybersecurity, and I was able to break in. But definitely projects, certs, and a degree, and I think you'll definitely be able to get in somewhere. But like he said, pen testing, off rip might be, you know, a little bit unrealistic, but you can definitely get some kind of cyber role and then pivot into pen testing. So
Okay.
The best pen testers usually started out in some blue team capacity.
Okay. I guess my last question is too something else I've heard like a little bit of controversy over. Some people say that it's a waste of time to get your A plus.
Yes.
Can we?
All
Okay.
right. So in this panel, I'm like, people know me. I'm like the A plus. Like I like the A plus a lot. That's like, I feel like it give me a strong foundation. But to each their own. But I like the A plus. I like the A plus.
man.
I don't know how much
She's
experience
a whole
you got.
software engineer, bro. She doesn't need to learn about like.
But,
Bro,
yeah, I
those
could talk
subjects,
about
man.
the A plus for days. I respect
Oh,
it.
that makes we could talk about it for days, but we would be on two very different sides of the spectrum.
That is true. But at least like learn the material. Don't go for the serve. At least learn the material though. If you don't already know the material, but
Yeah, bro. No, unless you really go like, for example, to core 2, if you're not going to touch, like most people are not ever touching any type of hardware. Now, it all depends. If you're absolutely, I mean, green, like I'm talking straight Nature Valley green, I would say maybe look at the material, absolutely. But take the cert, no.
Okay.
Yeah, go get your Security Plus, man. That please, just go ahead and knock that out. Go ahead and knock out Security Plus.
I was told to do, and when he said it, it makes sense. He said, okay, you need to first learn the fundamentals of the network, and then you're learning how to secure that network. That's what was told to me.
You can learn networking without taking a cert. And also, it all depends. Are you trying to get into the private sector side, or are you trying to get into the government side? Because that's why the biggest thing, I'm like, what side are you trying to get into? Because two sides require two different things. Big Stage Energy, shout out to Big Stage Energy, man. Yeah, it all depends. What side are you trying to get into?
Yeah, I need to definitely do my. And what's the difference between the two? Because you're in GovTech, so what's the difference between GovTech and Sorry, I'm drawing a blank of what you just said.
Regular, just private sector, right? So we call it GovTech, Gov sector,
Yes.
or private sector. So private sector is pretty much every company, literally just any other company. GovTech, when we primarily say GovTech, it's going to be usually roles that require some form of security clearance, and mostly for the defense contractors, right? In GovTech, it's a completely different ballgame because we have something we have to abide by called the DoD 8570, right? It's pretty much a document saying you need to have this certifications in order to meet this requirements. For example, if you want to get like help desk, A plus is most times you may see something called the IAT level 1, but mostly you want to focus on something called IAT level 2, which is going to be Security Plus, CCNA, CYSA, and a couple other certs, but Security Plus being the easiest one and by far the cheapest.
Okay. So I'm taking notes of everything and looking up all this stuff.
It's all good. Shout out Big Stage Energy, man. They're the reason I went to all my conferences last year, for real. Not joking. They give out tickets. They don't give out tickets. The community, school community, man. Listen, if y'all a big conference person, y'all definitely want to tap in, at least do an info section. Y'all definitely want to tap in. If y'all a huge conference person, they release tickets every Tuesday, like clockwork. Trying to tell you. Be about it. I'm so serious. This is not a, he's doing it for the spot. No, I'm dead serious. Just letting y'all know.
Hey, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here.
That's good.
Hey,
Yes,
Ace,
you
man.
know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and drop some knowledge for these people, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have a good night, man. Nate, you know what I'm saying? I had to, let these people know you're doing a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep supporting it. This was light. We're gonna keep supporting it. It's finna go crazy. This need to be viral.
Yeah.
It need to be on all the blogs, everything.
Good looking, bro. Good looking. We'll catch you, man. Ace,
Be smooth, man.
I saw a question in the chat in there about IAM. How did you discover IAM?
I got told to do it.
Mandatory.
Yeah,
No options.
straight up. You know what I'm saying? Military's a different ball game. Like, yo, you gonna do this? I'm gonna say no. Bro. It's just like how I joined the military, right? Well, I had a choice to join the military. Fun fact, right? The way I joined the military, right? So I was playing the basketball game, and I lost the basketball game 16-0. And I went and enlisted because I lost the basketball game.
That's the best L of your life.
I kid you not. I kid you not. I lost the basketball game 16-0.
Yeah, he was.
7 shout out. Then he said, keep playing. Then I lost. Bad. So yeah, that was interesting to say the least, y'all. Been up since. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's been up. Shout out to Zay, man. More GovTech people all tapping in and joining in. You cheeks or something? Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I wasn't cheeks. Bro, nah, I'm playing against Bronny. Nah, practically playing against Brock Lesnar. No, bro, he ain't, mind you, he ain't take no layups, just straight twos. Straight twos.
Bro,
Look out.
I saw GovTech Con for the first time whenever I was looking for a profile pic from you, and I was unaware. So can you share some insights? GovTech Con, it looked like it was going down over the last years. So shed some light into what's going on in that space. What type of opportunities are there?
Oh, for sure. So first of all, shout out Bees. Bees, the whole reason the whole GovTech community is booming like this for real. At least letting people even know what GovTech really is. Secondly, GovTech Con is a conference tailored towards specifically GovTech. And where I start? 2024 GovTech was the very first GovTech. It was in DC, Crystal City, Virginia, right? It was Grand Hyatt or somewhere in Crystal City, Virginia, right? Beautiful place. And what happened with all that was there's a lot of different things that was going on in GovTech. Like you had a lot of different recruiters. You had Alpha, I think it was Alpha Omega, or a lot of different things with GovTech, right? And bro, I don't even know how to respond. There are so much different things going on, so many different recruiters, so many different people. But I tell people all the time the thing about conferences, the most of the stuff at the conferences are going, like most of the stuff that's in the conferences, your conference is not in those panels. The conference is when you're walking around talking to people. That's where the real conference is. When you're walking around talking to those people, you walking around and say, oh, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Just having those conversations, because you'll never know. You might talk to somebody over here. They may get a role 3 months down the road, but y'all had a good conversation in the conference. You might get a referral, or somebody might have something going on right here. But they said, oh, I remember having a good conversation at this conference. Let me go call them up real quick. I'm telling you what happened a lot. It happens a lot. And in 2025, it was at a smaller venue, but it was a lot more intimate, bro. Everybody was right here talking to so much different people, connected with so much different people, talking and meeting a lot of different folks. And with it being in DC, bro, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Man.
So shout out GovTechCon, man. Shout out GovTechCon and shout out Bees.
Are they like real strict? Like let's say you're not in GovTech, can you still go? Or is it strictly GovTech? They check that.
Anybody can go. There's a lot of people that weren't in GovTech. There are a lot of people who weren't in GovTech trying to get into GovTech. Or you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different things. There's people who were in GovTech maybe trying to pivot out of GovTech. Like, who knows? Like, anybody's welcome.
Okay. So, wow, bro. Let's talk. Can we give some energy towards the principal piece? Like, what does it take to step up into that level of a role? Like, what new responsibilities do you have on your plate? Can you shed some light into that area?
Can't really shed too much light, but what I will say is, lot of work, but it's very rewarding.
Is it
Very,
more
very rewarding, but it's a lot of work. But it's
more interfacing with executive leadership and all that?
no. There's still so much people who are just way better than me, and it's just part of the game. I'm talking, people are just better, and I'm just trying to. All I can do is try to be more great. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is try to just. Can I network my way into GovTech? Yes, you can. But yeah, as far as this, bro, just try to be great. Literally, just try to be great. Learn more. Continue to do more. Cause it's work, but I love it. I love what I do, but it's work.
Can you break that down, the networking piece into GovTech? Like, what are the
major as far
steps?
as networking in GovTech, right? If I'm not mistaken, the way networking in the GovTech is pretty much saying, like, when you network, right? If y'all don't know what networking is, you meet somebody, you have some conversations, y'all build kind of a strong or somewhat genuine connection. After that connection is made, there may be an opportunity that pops up or that may not ever pop up, but they remember you or you remember them. You may make a call, you may make a text, you may make a message on LinkedIn, an email, whatever, and try to say, hey, bro, I hope everything is good. Here's this opportunity. I thought about you, bro. So yeah, if you ever thought about it, yeah, just let me know. That happens a lot more than you realize. Some people call it favoritism. Some people call it nepotism, depending on, if it could be father, son, it could be family, blah, 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 blah. Like, I kid you not, networking will get you in places that you will have, I wouldn't say you have no business being in, but you may not be as qualified to be a person that's being there, but maybe somebody you talk to or somebody that likes you, bosses hire people that they like. Yes, bosses hire people that they like. I met Ace networking. Yeah, I'm literally, I met V in a hotel lobby.
Is GovTech going kind of like Afrotech, where like afterwards is like a bunch of like after party setup, or it's not like that?
There may be stuff set up, but it's not really too much like, hey, we all have this, we all have this. Most people kind of, when you're there, people start having their own cliques, not more say in a bad sense, but like, you've been there, you start talking to this person, hey, yo, y'all trying to come do this? Or a lot of people meet up with their friends they already knew. But like, for example, a lot of my homies were there. Sabil was there, Erica was there, Cloud Tech exec, Josh Tech. So much different people's there that I already knew. So sometimes some things will happen afterwards and be like, oh, let's go do this. Or like there may be other events set up. Like, for example, last year we had Top Golf. The Top Golf was rented out. So, and then another time there was another performance by Shy Glizzy. So it really all depends. It really depends. I met Ace at Render ATL. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Literally, whoever and wherever.
What about family? If I have a family, does it make sense for me to be in GovTech? I got three.
It's just tech in the government
girls.
sector. Yeah, all GovTech is just tech in the government sector. It just really all depends on what you do. I mean, it's a job. It's just in a specific field. GovTech, you have GovTech, you have FinTech, you have EdTech. It's still just tech. It's just where you are.
But is there support? I think you might have mentioned something like support. Like, okay, so like, let's say if I was placed at a remote location, I would, my housing's taken care of, and if I ended up having wifey and baby girl come through, no harm, no foul.
You're thinking of overseas, I think. GovTech is not you getting placed somewhere. GovTech is just, again, it's just it's a W-2 job just in this specific niche. You have to go apply for the job, get the job. As long as you get the job, it's good. You're gonna know everything right then and there. Not like more so you gonna know the job off the bat, but straight like that, bro. Like, you're gonna apply for the job at the location. After you get the location, the whole 9 yards, if you get the job, you work there. It's not like you're gonna go. They're not gonna pay. No, they're not. They're not gonna pay for your stuff all that while you're CONUS. CONUS, like you doing overseas government contract, different ballgame. They pay for your house. Well, not house. They pay for your living expense. Well, not living expense. They pay for your living accommodations. May give you a company car, the whole 9 yards. That's where they pay for that. While you're CONUS, it's a regular job. It's a regular job too.
What,
So yeah,
what you call that? CONUS? What's that?
continental United States,
Okay.
and then outside of continental United States.
CONUS.
Yeah, Nate, you wouldn't know. These are GovTech terms.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I gotta slow it down a couple of notches just in case.
Sorry, my fault, y'all. CONUS, CONUS. How does one find about those overseas government contracting roles? So some of the biggest companies that can get you overseas, for people that want to go overseas, especially if you're already cleared, you want your like Vectress, Force 99, SOSI, especially Force 99 and SOSI for Asia and Europe, and then Vectress a lot more for the Middle East. Those are some of the big three getting people overseas, but you're going to have to be cleared already. Like you may get lucky and find ones or twos, but most likely like 99% of the time, you're going to already need a clearance before you go over here. Now, they have cleared roles all over the place. They have cleared roles in Germany. They have cleared roles in Iraq. They have cleared roles, overseas roles. But they're also cleared. But overseas roles, Germany, Iraq, London, UK, Dubai, all that. All over the place, they have cleared roles. And some places pay more than others. Middle East is going to pay more than Asia. And the same thing is Middle East going to pay more than Europe. But it's a beautiful place. GovTech higher base salaries. Oh, private sector higher base salaries.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, and I seen you say that, but I feel like the job stability in GovTech, man, you can't beat it. Because as soon as those cuts start coming, and everybody want to start looking for jobs. But even when the government shut down, hey, as a contractor, you know what I'm saying, you still doing your thing and rocking.
Facts.
Do you do anything with CMMC, or do you don't have any advice about CMMC?
Huh? You said, have I ever worked with CMMC?
Yeah.
I've never worked with CMMC before. At least maybe in the sense of you saying like maybe in the GRC realm you're maybe talking about, but no, I've never worked with CMMC. No,
Okay.
I'm not in GRC. I'm in the technical side.
So
Yeah.
what y'all got? Letting folks up.
I ain't got too much time left. I'm about to probably drop off soon. So
Yup.
if anybody got anything for me.
Yep. We got about to get out of here, y'all. Any immediate questions? What is anything specific? Feel free to come up. I can let a couple people down if you're trying to get up.
I'm ready to debate them. Pull me up. Oh. What about government contracting companies that are Amazon or Microsoft?
Yeah.
Amazon, Microsoft, Google. Oh, I'm not running. Well, I'm saying Amazon, Microsoft, Google all have government contractor roles paying ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
they do.
I'm talking
All
like
from the private sector, let's just make sure we can have an easy playing field. Would you agree that the private sector overall may have higher base salaries compared to the GovTech salaries?
yes.
Can we agree on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. Now, from the GovTech side, I would say the talking points are GovTech trades upside for stability. So I think someone mentioned it that, when, these cutoffs, all these things happen, GovTech, you guys are pretty safe, right? I would say also from a private sector perspective, the private sector runs at business speed. So a lot of my GovTech homies, when they are trying to get things done, it doesn't happen in a good pace. Would you agree with that, Ace?
Like saying the government moves slow.
Yeah, we'll keep it high level. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, government. Everybody know that government moves slow.
Okay. Would you also say that on the GovTech side that maybe you guys are using some outdated and old tools? You guys have limited vendor flexibility based on, some of the things that you guys have to adhere to just because you guys are the government. Would you say that? So you guys don't get to play with a lot of the new fancy modern tooling. I'm sure you guys don't probably do like XDR, stuff like that.
That depends on where you are.
Okay.
That depends on where you are.
Okay.
Because some places genuinely move like you're already at a startup.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it really does depend on where you are.
Overall, though, you guys aren't getting the new bells and whistles. You know what I'm saying? You guys are.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. The biggest thing for me, man, right? So, like, from the private sector, I will say layoffs are common. Performance matters constantly, right? From the GovTech side, I would say there's, strong job protection. It's budget driven, right? Clearances obviously increase stability and money and things of that nature. But long-term predictability is, it's pretty, you know where you're going to end up. While on the private side, you can upskill, become SME or specialize and niche down and demand higher base salaries, negotiate more PTO, sign-on bonuses out the wazoo if you go fintech in the top companies that you just can't do at the GovTech side. You're just like, well, here you go. Here's a nice apartment, some stipends, and this salary that, you probably have that matches someone who doesn't have your skill set. Take your time before you answer that one. It's okay.
That one. Now, granted, fintech, yes, the fintech pays the craziest amount of cheese regardless. Now, however, as far as signing bonuses out the wazoo, you're probably you can't get a sign-on bonus because, again, it's still just defense contract. It's just defense companies. It's still companies that just happen to have government contracts. Now, if you go with like primes or you go with like some of those big defense contracting companies, you may start seeing some crazy numbers. Now, What crazy numbers? I don't know, but I know for a fact fintech pays the absolute most. That is a shot of a doubt. Without a shot of a doubt, fintech pays the absolute most. That's without a shot of a doubt.
And I want you to know you my guy, right? I just did this for the live.
Yeah, I already know, bro.
You my guy.
I already know,
you
bro.
my guy.
Listen. I know about one thing about the private sector, bro. Y'all know about the FEIE, foreign earned income exclusion. FEIE. Foreign earned income exclusion, brother. $132,900 in 2026. You're overseas.
I'll say this though. I'll say GovTech gives you a good foundation. Like if you were to go the GovTech route, it gives you stability, it gives you a good foundation. But once you start to be able to like really upskill and become SME in a specific domain or tool or whatever the case may be, the private sector is where you're going to build your leverage and be able to get the money on the back end. For me, that's my opinion.
Understandable.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like use the GovTech route to get the contract, learn, get the hands-on skills. Once you find something that you just about to take off in, like I want to be a solutions architect in AWS, I know it like the back of my hand, then go apply it. Unless AWS doesn't have a GovTech contract, try and see how you can leverage that at a private sector. I'm sure you'll get paid way more.
Understandable.
And that's it. I'm done.
Wait, Nigel, how much do you factor in just like the meaningful work? Because like in GovTech, or at least like places I've worked that were adjacent or really close to GovTech, it's like the stuff we're doing at the end of the day.
No, I got you, bro.
It's awesome.
Hey, let's play peace out. Ace, good looking out, bro. Thanks for coming through. Now. We'll catch you next time, man. Thank you.
All right.
Sorry, OG, what'd you say, man?
Now I was just saying, like the mission for GovTech at the end of the day, sometimes isn't it a little better than, making a bunch of tech bros super rich?
Yes, you could say that you're protecting, public safety, critical infrastructure, national trust, stuff like that. From the GovTech perspective, but I would argue, just for argument's sake, I would say you rarely get the credit though publicly. Like, and not saying, as what do you call it, public servants, or we shouldn't need that. I just, I guess it could be a selfish mindset, but
selfish.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, someone's making this money. You know what I'm saying? So why not leverage your skill set, the work that you've done and you've put in, to get the most out of it? I guess my perspective on it. Now,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like the GovTech route, respect him 100%. That's why I be messing with Ace, because I know he's doing a good thing over there. But I know when he's ready to make some money, some real money, more money, he's gonna definitely switch.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let us all get out of here for the evening. I know that everyone, when you have the opportunity to connect with folks, connect with them, ask questions. You have to put yourself out there, because they're gonna be in and out. They're gonna be in and out. We had a technical difficulties at the beginning, and then that took some time, and then Ace had to get out of here. So if you want to catch up with him, make sure you go to his Discord. Make sure you are following his page and check him out, see what he has going on. Check out everyone on this panel currently is got something going on, major things. So follow the folks on the panel. We're gonna get out of here for the evening. Nigel, you shut it down with the dollars, bro. Thank you for everything that you're doing. Doing some major things. Make sure you're catching Nigel. Make sure you're catching Cyber Secrets. Phil is doing some incredible things over there as well, and Mark's crushing it as well. All of y'all are shutting it down. We're gonna have this. Search versus degrees conversation coming up very soon, at the middle of the month, and we're gonna have that conversation. Understand what the difference is between the two. For the folks who went the educational route, what did that do for you? For the folks that just went straight certs and got busy, now you're making big dollars. Maybe that's what the goal was, but are there any blockers down the line? So we want to hear about that. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. We will catch you next time tomorrow. All right, y'all. Thanks, Nigel. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it, Cyber Secrets. Thanks, Phil. Appreciate y'all.